Hey, this your boy Big Temple, man. I just jumped out the pool with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I walked in this bitch with a big knot. Raw Pooh tape, what? This a big Glock. Hit the stage, do my dance like TikTok. Never let a nigga do me like.
All right, so we got my boy Tampa jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man.
Yes,
feeling
sir.
good.
I dig that, man. I appreciate you coming by today, too, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. So what else you got planned while you're out here in Atlanta, man? You got anything else on the schedule?
I'm just networking, you know what I'm saying? Just moving, like, you know, just going with the flow. I ended up here just on some networking type stuff, you feel me? So just trying to keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Promoting. Just promote my new single.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a big change of pace here in Atlanta compared to back at home in Alabama then, right?
Yeah, it more faster.
Yeah.
It more faster, definitely more faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You be coming out this way often or not too much?
Yeah, I got a lot of people out here. I've been coming out here for a minute, like on some music type stuff, like, but I wasn't doing it right, you know what I'm saying? So now, like, I know how to go into, you know what I'm saying, the promotion and marketing and moving around, going where I need to go.
Yeah.
I just used to come up here freestyling, you know what I'm saying? But now I actually know kind of what direction I'm trying to go.
Yeah. It's always important to have a plan, like know the
Yeah.
right places to hit, man.
For sure.
But sometimes, like you said, it takes a while for you to come out here to figure it out too.
Yeah, I've been doing it for years, over 10.
Yeah, I see you put in a lot of work, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
man. But man, you got a fascinating story, man, from what you sent me, bro. So first off, let's just talk about where you're from, Tuscaloosa, man. So like we were saying, like, I don't know nothing about Tuscaloosa except for the colleges out there.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all we got, man, is the colleges, you know what I'm saying? We got good food.
Okay.
And we got good music. That's pretty much it, you know what I'm saying?
What's some good places to eat at there?
We got Catfish Heaven. You got this place called Spades. Man, there's so many, man. You got Hokkaido, you got Flavors. You got so many, man. You feel me? Just gotta go. You feel, depends on what you like, though.
Okay.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
good soul food then?
Oh yeah, that Flavors, that Spade, that Cafe Hill.
Ah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shit, if I'm ever in the city, man, I'm stopping by.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, so let's take it back to your childhood. Like, how would you describe your childhood coming up in Alabama?
It just slow, you know what I'm saying? We catch on to everything slow. I always kind of been like into music. So like I was that's like only thing I pretty much was into. So I ain't really like toys and stuff like that. I just like the music, so I always wanted radios and stuff like that. I was pretty much like growing up in the system though, but I always had access to all this type stuff, like, you feel me, like when it come to radios and stuff like that. And just, I don't know. I grew up in, everywhere I was at though, it pretty much was like the hood, you know what I'm saying? But it pretty much like every other hood, like, you feel me? Poverty. I ain't really too much want for nothing, but I ain't have everything I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it like that.
Yeah, I dig that, man. Yeah, you said you kind of grew up in the system, man.
Yeah, I definitely grew up in the system like DHR.
Okay.
DHR custody and DYS custody when I became a teenager. DHR is Department of Human Resources for people who don't know. And DYS is Department of Youth Services for people who don't know.
Yeah. So what happened which led to you being in those systems then?
I just had a behavior problem. My mama was single. You know, then my dad went in the picture. I guess I was just putting her through a lot. I was 8 years old, so I was putting her through a lot, getting kicked out of school and all that type of stuff. And she's still trying to work and take care of me. It just probably just became too much for her. So she actually reached out to them for help.
Okay.
She called DHR and was like, well, you know, I'm gonna just say her exact words. Her exact words was, y'all need to come get him and take him somewhere and scare him before I kill him. You feel me? That's what she told them. But they took that like that.
They took it literal.
Yeah, so they straight came, like I was 8, but I remember like it was yesterday. They came straight to the house and they took me out the house and they took me to the DHR place, and probably 30, 45 minutes later, they was taking me to a foster home, like,
oh, wow,
this your new family type stuff. Like,
True.
But I'm thinking they trying to scare me though. So whole time I ain't even taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? Until like maybe after 24 hours.
Oh, wow. So what happens after 24 hours where it kind of sinks in?
I was just like, I was crying. I was just like, I'm ready. I want to go home, and I ain't gonna do it no more type stuff. And my foster parent was just telling me like, this, what I'm saying, like, this is my new home. Just trying to tell me what it is. Like they were telling me what it is. Like, what I'm saying, we your new family. We gonna take care of you. You gonna be okay. Your mama got stuff going on and stuff like that. You feel me? And I wasn't hearing it though. So.
Were you mad at your mom at the time then?
Oh, most definitely. I can say that. Yeah, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah.
So how did you guys, like, were you guys in contact at all during those years?
Oh, yeah, nah, I ain't never missed a letter.
Okay.
I ain't never, because I was gone from 8 to 14, for real. I never missed a letter, I never missed a visitation, I never missed a home pass, stuff like that. Like, I can say that.
Yeah. Did she ever explain to you, like, why she did what she did, or?
Yeah, but when you going through it though, you don't really look at it like that. I had to grow up and look at it like she looked at it. But for a long time, I looked at it how I looked at it because I felt like I'm the one going through it. I went through it. Like, I done got everything but raped and molested, like beat, starved, tortured, all that. Like, you feel me, as a kid. Like, you ever seen Antoine Fisher? That's me 10 times worse. You feel me? Except for the molestation part. I never got molested by the grace of the man or boy. You feel me? But all the other stuff, yeah, you feel me? Like, so yeah, I was mad at her. You know what I'm saying? I was mad at her because of what I went through. But I had to take responsibility. Even though I was a child, I still had to take responsibility for what I did as a child that made her need the help that she needed. Yeah. You feel me? Because I was really a problem child for real. Like, I was not normal.
So you turn 14. Do you go back living with her? What happens?
I actually got out when I was like, I got out DHR thing when I was like 12, then I got into some more trouble and then went back to DYS till I was 14. When I got out, I did go back to living with her. I got out December 21st, 2007. She got into a car accident May 2008.
Oh, wow. And
was paralyzed from the waist down ever since.
Oof. So were you like the primary caretaker at that point?
Yes,
okay.
Basically, yeah. Because I was the baby, so I was there with her. My other brothers and sisters, they was grown, so they was helping, but they had their own life.
That's a lot for you to carry, though, at the age of 14, man.
Yeah, I ain't realize it, though. I just got so used to it. By the time I was 16, I was used to everything that had to do with, like, taking care of a disabled person.
Yeah.
Like, but it was normal to me. But at that point, I couldn't go to school and stuff like this, so I was doing homeschool, and that didn't work out for me, you know what I'm saying? But,
Were you two kind of able to, like, rebuild that relationship, though, during those years?
When I forgave my mama when I turned 21, I remember. So eventually, yeah, but for a long time, even taking care of her, I ain't gonna even lie, for a long time I was just feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm taking care of the woman that gave me away like she a child. You feel me? Like, so we weren't able to rebuild the way we were supposed to rebuild because the whole scenario changed. You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like mama and son no more. It's like I'm the parent now. Like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it, but yeah, like, you feel me? Bathing my mama at 14, 15, 16 type stuff. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain. I wasn't looking at her like a mama no more. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at her like a job. And I hate to say it like that, but that's just what it is. Yeah. Because it became my job. It's just it became my job.
Were you still in school at the time, or did you have to drop out?
Yeah, I wasn't in school.
Okay.
I was trying to do homeschool, but that didn't work for me, just being at home and having so much other stuff to do. I just didn't stick to it. Yeah, I ain't stick to it.
Like I said, that's a lot for anyone, a big burden for anyone to carry, especially for a 14-year-old growing up like that.
Yeah.
And then your older brother, he got killed, right?
Yeah, he got killed in 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, he got shot in the back of the head in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were you two guys real close?
No. But I love my brother. He loved me. We had a relationship that was crazy. Like when we together, we together. When we not, we not. You feel me? When we into it, we into it. We both stubborn. Like, and to be real with you, the last 2 years of his life, we wasn't speaking at all. Like, walk in the same room and not say a word to each other type stuff because, like, you know, or something that we had got into it about. You feel me? And us too stubborn to apologize. You know what I'm saying? And so that really hit me hard when he died because we wasn't even talking. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we was close and we weren't close. Like, you feel, we had a love-hate relationship. But that's why I really wanted to do music, because of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Was he a rapper then, or?
The best rapper dead. I would say alive, but he dead. Yeah, no cap.
So, like, who'd you grow up listening to? Probably your older brother, right?
Him, I grew up listening to like 8-Ball, MJG,
Okay.
Scarface. I got an older soul because all my brothers and sisters older than me, you feel me? My brother was 15 when I was born. My other sister was 18 and my older sister was 21. This is when I was born. So, you feel me? My mama was 39 when I was born. So I came up kind of old spirited, you feel me? So I used to listen to older music. Like, I liked the OJ, you feel me? I came up listening to Marvin Gaye, Scarface, like I said, Dirty Boys, Ghetto Boys, T.I., yeah, and that music like that, you feel
Yeah,
really
the legends,
yeah,
man.
yeah, legends for real.
Yeah.
Like Devin the Dude.
Okay.
You feel people in my generation, they don't even know nothing about that.
Nah, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Good and Mob, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I listen to that today.
Yeah.
You feel me? Over the newer music, not trying to knock it or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? That's where I come from. Yeah, for sure. My
feel
playlist look like that. Yeah.
So how'd you get your start with making music then? Were you just like freestyling, rapping, or?
My mama actually said my very first words was "Whoop, there it is." I swear.
Really?
It wasn't mama, papa, none of that. My mama said my very first word was "Whoop, there it is." God rest her soul. So I always kind of had it in me. I always been musically gifted. Like, I don't know where it came from, you know. My mama could dance real good, you know what I'm saying, but she ain't never make music or nothing. But yeah, it just always been in me. And like I said, you got most kids, they want toys, they want water guns and stuff like that. I want a computer, microphone, piano, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I always got that type of stuff, and it always made me get more into that type of stuff. So by the time I was 11, I was making beats.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Like real beats like my brother like, he couldn't believe, you feel me? These beats was made by me, so he had to see it, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, one of them situations.
Who were some producers you looked up to back then?
Who was making beats back then? I don't think I was really into the producers. I don't think I really knew about the production end back then, for real.
Yeah.
But I can't say Manny Fresh. I always knew Manny Fresh.
The GOAT, man.
The GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that.
Yeah.
Manny Fresh, yeah.
Okay. So at what point did you start releasing music?
I started putting music out, or trying to put music out for real. Probably when I was about 16.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when I started really trying to put it out. You on your Reverb Nation and your SoundCloud and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's when I started getting into that.
What type of feedback were you getting back then?
I always been hard. They always said I ain't gonna lie, they always said I was hard. You feel me? They always said I was hard.
Yeah.
And that's what they say. And then, you know, I of course I feel like I'm hard. But, you know, when I say it, they say I'm a little too cocky, and, you know what I'm saying? So I try not to say it that much, but I always been hard.
Nah, sometimes you gotta pop your shit, man.
It's something,
Yeah.
I do it most of the time.
So would you say you were taking music serious back then, or did that come later on in your life?
Yeah, I can't say I was taking it serious because I was doing it every day, all day. Like, I probably, like, you know, I done crashed so many computers, making so many beats and songs, and just not knowing about bagging your stuff up, and, you know what I'm saying, you know, files and stuff like that, and just crashing so much stuff on the computer, just crash. I done crashed 2-3 computers. I lost so much stuff, like, at a young age, like, putting in work like that. Yeah, that's for real.
Yeah, and you also record yourself. You mix and master your own music too.
I record my own music, mix and master my own. It's hard for me to go to another studio, or if I go to another studio, it's hard for me to let somebody else record me. You know what I'm saying? I go in other studios and record myself, even if I gotta hit record and run in the booth.
For real,
that works for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, I feel like that makes sense because at the end of the day, it's your art. Right. You should know what you want your art to sound like. So if you're in full control of that, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah. That's how I feel too. Yeah. And I don't think nobody know like how I like to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like nobody can do it like me when it come to me.
Yeah.
And I just spoil myself, record myself so much. It's hard to. Yeah, but shout out to all the engineers that I had let record me though. You the GOAT if I let you record me. You the GOAT. You fire. You know who you is.
And you also shot and edited some of your own music videos right?
Yeah. I shot and edited a couple of my videos. I had to have tripods, you know what I'm saying? Set it up, record, you know what I'm saying? I might get my homeboy, hey, just hold the camera right here, you feel me? My cousin or somebody, just hold the camera while I rap, just like that. And then I take it in there and edit it, put it out.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So that made me independent too, you feel me? That made me like, really become like made me feel like I don't need nobody, you know what I'm saying? Now they're good and bad too, you know what I'm saying? They're good and bad, but I learned how to do everything myself to the point where I just felt like I ain't need nobody, and people kind of really dislike me because I put it in their face like, I don't need you, like I can record myself, I shoot my own videos, I got my own studio, like what I need somebody for, you know what I'm saying? So I always came off cocky because I said these things, you know. And a lot of hate came behind it too.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they just gotta respect it at that point, you would think, right?
Yeah. They can't do nothing but respect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they ain't gonna hate it, but they gonna respect it.
Yeah. And you also engineer for other artists too, right?
Oh yeah. Like I'm one of the best engineers, if not the best engineer in my city. You know what I'm saying? This is just what the artists say. You feel me? The artists rather come to me because they feel like I take my time with their projects like I take my time with mine. And a lot of engineers don't do that, especially if they rap too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I take pride in my work when it comes to engineering, so yeah.
What do you feel like separates a really good engineer from just a regular engineer then?
Rushing the artists, letting them go in there and just, you know what I'm saying? They might say a word that's off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, hey bro, you need to do that over. They gonna let it go just to make their money, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna send you on about your way. Maybe they got other customers, you know what I'm saying? My customers gonna wait because it's satisfaction guaranteed. I'm gonna make sure when you get your song, when you leave with your music, it's gonna be the best song that you ever did in your life. I'm gonna bring the best out you feel me? So I feel like that will separate me from other engineers. Like I bring the best out of artists, and I don't even be trying to. I don't even be realizing it. I just know what it's supposed to sound like and what it's not supposed to sound like. You feel me? I can't let this, if I know that didn't sound right, I can't mix this. I can't even mix this. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do that over. Yeah. Now, you might not want to do it over. If it gets to the point where you don't want to do it over, I'm going to let you know, all right, well, I don't like how it sound, bro, but this your song. You feel me? Point blank. You know, I've been in a situation like that, but yeah, I just take pride in my work. Yeah. That's all it is. It ain't just about the money with me, it's about the work. You feel me? It's about my name that's stamped on the work.
Yeah, and I think sometimes engineers are even afraid to speak up. Like,
oh no, I'm gonna say something. Don't ask me, do I like it? And I really don't. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? You might want me to give you that answer when you get through, because I don't want to kill your spirit. You feel me? How that sound, bro? That ain't it. I'm gonna tell you. You feel me?
Nah, sometimes they need that, man.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely.
I think that's what made them better. That's why I stand out too, because I do that. That's what make the artists better that I deal with, that come through and let me engineer their work.
That's it, man. So you got to work with Boosie Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
So what were those experiences like?
Well, with Pooh Shiesty, I actually just engineered him and an artist named Landlord Low. I engineered one of their songs.
Okay.
And Boosie, I actually was in the studio with him, and both experiences were like, you know what I'm saying, for them to send me the song and engineer out of a million producers and engineers in Alabama, that made me feel special for the Pooh Shiesty end. And you know what I'm saying, with the Boosie part, he was just coming through, headed to Mississippi, just made a phone call to one of our mutual partners, like, hey, anybody want to do a feature down there? So my partner Porch hit me up like, hey Tim, you wanna do a feature? I was like, yeah, let's do a feature with Boosie. We went and made it happen.
Yeah.
Boosie came in the studio, you feel me? He was on some street shit, like he wasn't on no bougie shit, cause the studio that we was at was like a house studio, you feel me? So you had to sit down and put the headphones on to record, you feel? We really in the trenches for real, you know, Boosie in that bit comfortable as hell. Hey, run it out, run it back. You feel me? Like he, you know what I'm saying? It was a cool little vibe. Like he was in that bitch smoking 7 grams in backwoods, and he was going ham. He was him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I always tell people. It's like, if you never met Boosie, he's going to be exactly what you think he is.
Exactly, he him.
Yeah.
Like when I first walked up to him, like when I first had got there, he was rolling the blunt, and I walked kind of on the side. I was like, "What up, Boosie?" Then he turned around like this. I like, damn, he must don't know I'm the one finna do the song, but I'm the one finna pay him to do the feature, you feel me? I was like, yeah, Boosie just crazy, bro. He don't tell the way his mind be, you feel me? Yeah, I fuck with him though.
Absolutely, man. Living legend right there, man. So what's the music scene like in Tuscaloosa right now?
Me, Porch, you got a couple artists doing their thing. But I mean, to be real, like, man, I'm the hottest in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, no cap. Hands down, hands up.
Do you feel like you get your respect in the city now?
No, I don't. Not at all.
Why do you think
Maybe
that
25%.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Because I'm the best, and I say I'm the best. Because I don't kiss ass. I can cuss and I can. It's been longer than 30 seconds, all right, but I don't kiss ass. You feel me? I don't ride these nigga way. You feel me? I don't run behind nobody when it comes to like trying to get them to play my music. Like, I'm gonna make myself so hot that you gonna have to play my music. Like, you feel me? And like when I say these type of things and when I put the work out to back it up and motherfuckers can't keep up, they get mad, and what they gonna do? They gonna hate, and they gonna try to bring me down to build themselves up. And it never worked, because when you clap at me, I'm clapping back 10 times harder, you feel me? And that done caused a lot of hate, you feel me? You know, you gotta understand it's a small city, so everybody really trying to do the same thing, and you know, it gotta be in you, not on you, and I'm just one of the ones that's just in me.
Yeah.
And it's just on a lot on, not trying to discredit nobody, but you know, it's a million people in the world trying to rap. I feel like I'm better than all of them. You're supposed to feel like that.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that's just why I'm met with it. But yeah.
Yeah. What do you feel like it's going to take to get the spotlight shined on Tuscaloosa? Does it take just one artist to blow and then?
A couple artists, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, but I don't know, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? I can say if people come together, you know what I'm saying? If they come together, I feel like that'll make a big difference, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be hard because it's like a crab in a bucket city. And I hate to say that, but that's just what it is. I ain't come here to lie, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm from a crab in a bucket city, so as soon as you got a couple people coming together, you got more people pulling all them down, and next thing you know, everybody at the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Understood, man.
Yeah.
So that leads me to The King. So this is the upcoming project, right?
Yes, sir.
So first off, just explain, or I think you kind of already explained it, but just break it down. Why The King for this project?
I mean, I really feel like T.I. in 2006, man. You feel me? Like when he said he was the king of the South. You feel me? And a lot of people got mad, but you got to understand, he really put out that work, and he put it out in a way that made him the king of the South, and to the point where then nobody ain't argue with him. You feel me? That's why I'm at. Like, I'm the king of my city. I really feel like I'm the king of Alabama. They just don't know it yet. Maybe they will after the interview. You feel me? I feel like I'm the king because look at all that I done did. You feel, look at all the work that I done put. I done dropped over 25 mixtapes. Like the first 10, 15 mixtapes, I'm selling them out my trunk at every club in town, every store. Y'all know that. Y'all done bought them. I done took pictures of y'all holding my CD. That's one thing I used to do. When I sell a CD to you, I ask you to take a picture holding it. You know what I'm saying? And that would like, so I know, okay, boom, I would really count my money. I'm like, okay, boom, that's $5, that's $10, that's $15. You feel me? That's what I was really doing. And I was doing this at one point while I was staying in my car and sleeping in my car.
Oh, wow.
You feel me? So to y'all, man, that man dropping, he dropping like a mother. To me, shit.
You had to do this.
I had to do this shit because I'm like, shit, I need to drop another mixtape. I done sold everybody. They ain't buying this one no more. I done sold everybody this one. Shit, I got to pay for me a room or something. So I need to drop another. And I had so much music, I was just putting it out, naming it. Just naming shit, just putting it out, you feel me? And shout out to Said Mim. He the one who really showed me how to hustle and actually take my talent and make money off of it, you feel me, instead of give it away. So shout out to Said Mim for that at the gate.
Yeah. So what type of vibes are going to be on this project, The King?
Man, I'm talking my shit on that bit. I'm popping my shit on that bit, man. I ain't gonna even care. Like, I'm feeling myself on that motherfucker. Like, I'm letting you know where I came from and where I'm going and where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, like, if you hear this shit and you don't say this shit hard, you just a hater. And you know you a hater, like, on the inside. So, you feel me? Like, even a hater gonna love it. Yeah, no cap. Even my haters gonna love it.
So what's the single you plan to push? You got one picked out already?
Yeah, The King. The name of the album is The King.
Okay.
And the name of the single is The King. You feel me? And I'm telling you why I'm the king. Yeah.
You got a video already shot?
Video already shot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finna drop the video. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I wanna push the single and then drop the album, because right now, I always feel like I do this shit when I want to and how I want to, so I just feel like, you know, I can drop whenever and it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. But I might push the single for a while, then drop the album, you know what I'm saying, in the first quarter, or, you know what I'm saying, I might just gonna drop the video, the single, and the album the same day. See, I'm my own boss, I can do that. The other rapper can't do that, you feel me? They gotta ask for permission and go here and go there and go there and go there. See, when I say shit like that, that's why they don't like me. I'm chill.
We got a saying, they got rap daddies.
Yeah,
they got to ask for permission.
Yes, y'all do.
That's it, man. So, did you produce all the beats on there? Or did you work with other producers?
Nah, I work with other producers, man. I ain't gonna lie. I bought a couple beats from. I've been networking with a lot of them producers on YouTube, man. You feel me? You can actually get in touch with them and you feel me, and pay them for their beats. You feel me? You ain't even just gotta download them without permission. So that's what I've been doing on most of them, and a couple of them from people in my city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plan to put any features on there, or is The King just Tampa?
You know what? I'm still. Perk Jones gonna be on there. I know that for a fact. You feel? Y'all gonna know who Perk Jones is. Y'all done heard me say his name about 3-4 times. Remember his name. You feel me? Perk Jones gonna be on there, and I don't know who else gonna be on there. You know what I'm saying? I can't say who else gonna be on there because, like I said, it's still in the making. But you know, somebody can get added on there tomorrow. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right now, Perk Jones just on there.
Okay, gotcha, man. So IMG, this is your label, right?
Yeah, independent music group.
Okay. So speak on, like, you know, your vision, some of the goals for the label.
Well, like, you know, as far as the label, like I said, I could always do everything as far as recording, mixing, mastering, shoot videos, put the music out, you know what I'm saying, market, you know what I'm saying, all that. So I started a label on something like, maybe I can help other artists, because they always asking me for, you know, I go so hard and put so much music out and stuff, and they want to know how they can do this. So they'll come to me for advice, like, man, how you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, I can't show you how to be me, but I can help you do you a little bit better. You feel me? And I just felt like, shit, I might as well start a label, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Now, label do got to get paid. So, you know, the artists I was signing, they was paying me for what I had to do now, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm shooting your videos, I'm editing your videos, I'm recording your music, I'm making your album covers, I'm putting out down. You know, some people don't understand how much work it come with, you know what I'm saying, just putting out a single project. You gotta do all this. And I'm doing all this, and all they gotta do is rap, you know what I'm saying? So they felt like it was fair what they had to pay me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they paid me, I did the work, I put the work out. Some was satisfied, some wasn't satisfied, you know what I'm saying? But at the end, it really just left me on the label. So I'm really the only person on the label at this point. So you got Temple, and then you got Big Temple.
I should have asked, why Temper as your rap name, man?
When I was maybe 12, 13, I was locked up in a place called Mount Meigs, and I was having a temper tantrum. I was mad about something, and I was in like the cell or something. And one of the staff had walked by. He said, "I'm gonna call you Lil Temple. That's what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Lil Temple." And it just stuck with me. So I started calling myself Lil Temple, and it just stuck with me. Then I started telling my mama, you know what I'm saying, my rap name Lil Temple, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that fits you," you know what I'm saying, all that. So it just stuck with me, Lil Temple, Lil Temple, Lil Temple, you feel me? And you know, I'm Big Temple now though, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't little no more, I had to take the lil off, you know what I'm saying, because I'm doing big shit now, I ain't doing little shit, you know, it's big shit popping. Shout out to T.I., because I feel like I'm T.I. in 2006, I'm T.
There it is, man. Yeah.
That way.
You got any goals set for 2023 with the new year right around the corner?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to blow with the music. Hopefully I met the right connection to get where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just gonna keep making major moves. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep dropping and applying pressure. Like, I ain't let my foot off the gas. I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing now 10 times more. Cause every day I grow. You feel me? That's what's going on.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Considering you've been through so much in your lifetime, but what's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
Man, stay in school, man. Respect your parents. You know what I'm saying? You only get one mama, you know what I'm saying? You only get one daddy, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The father ain't in a lot of people's lives, but still, you know, respect your parents. If you got a dream, continue to chase it. Don't let nobody tell you can't do whatever you set your mind to do. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. They told me I couldn't do this, what I'm doing right now, and I'm off the porch right now. So, yeah, take my story and apply it to your story, and maybe you can change a couple chapters in your life. You hear me? Yeah.
Wise words right there, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you working on right now?
I'm just focused on the King right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm just focused on the King right now.
Yeah. You got any shout outs you'd like to give before you wrap it up?
Like I said, shout out to Sid Man, shout out to Porch, shout out to Alabama, you know what I'm saying, Big Temple, man, you feel, you already know what's going on. Shout out to all my supporters, shout out to all my fans, everybody keep it solid, everybody keep it real with me from day one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the haters too, because without y'all, I wouldn't even been motivated to keep pushing, because y'all said I couldn't do this shit, and I'm doing this shit. So you can call me Mr. Big Do It, because if I'm not, tell me who do it better. You knew that.
I walked in this bitch with a big knot. Raw Pooh tape, what? This a big Glock. Hit the stage, do my dance like TikTok. Never let a nigga do me like Chris Rock. Yeah, you know that they hate what they